Hello, everyone. Welcome to After Duty Vets, where we discuss what life is like after the military. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about, we're going to love this topic, statistics for veterans. I know stats bore the hell out of us. I get it. I understand it. But the problem is we need to understand this or our benefits may go away. We need to understand why we need to be more aggressive in our posture when it comes to getting our needs met. In June of 2020, the census released a report on veterans. This may help understand why we struggle to find employment and our place in life once we get out. It also may help you to understand why we need to join VSOs to lobby for our rights at the VA. I am going to read this. I try not to read stuff, but I want to read it to make sure that I get everything right. Okay, this is from the Census Bureau. A report by the U.S. Census Bureau shows that while the overall population of veterans is declining, which makes sense, the number of female veterans is on the rise, and post-9/11 veterans have the highest rate of service-connected disability compared to any other group of veterans. That's because we survived more. Battlefield medicine has improved so much. We have more disabilities. We have more issues because we can put a name on PTSD because of it. Because our injuries that were formerly life-threatening are not now because of the advancement in battlefield medicine. The report took the characteristics of the 18 million, or about 7% of the adult population who were veterans in the U.S. and armed forces in 2018. This is a 2020 census, but the stats are from 2018. Again, I'll say that 7% of the population are veterans, which equates to about 18 million. Okay, here are the stats. The number of veterans in the United States declined by about a third, from 26.4 million to 18 million between 2000 and 2018. So basically, in 18 years, veterans dropped from 26.4 million to 18 million. Fewer than 500,000 World War II veterans were alive in 2018, down from 5.7 million in 2000. Women make up a growing share of veterans. About 1.7 million, or 9% of veterans, were women in 2018. It is projected that number will jump to 17% by 2040. The largest cohort of veterans alive in 2018 served during Vietnam, 6.4 million, which lasted from 64 to 75. The second largest cohort of living veterans served during peacetime only, which is 4 million. The median age of veterans in 2018 was 65. That tells you how few of the newer veterans there are. By service period, post-9/11 veterans were the youngest with a median age of about 37. Vietnam-era veterans had a median age of about 71. And World War II veterans were the oldest, imagine that, with a median age of about 93. So that goes to tell you, wow, World War II veterans, they're living pretty long. 93 years old for the ones that are left, the average age, that's pretty good. Veterans from recent service periods have the highest level of education. More than 3/4 of post-9/11 and Gulf War veterans have at least some college experience. And more than 1/3 of Gulf War veterans had a college degree. Hey, they actually talked to Gulf War veterans. Huh? That's unusual. Usually we get left out. Post-9/11 veterans have 43% chance of having a service-connected disability after accounting for differences in demographics and social characteristics among veterans, significantly higher than that of veterans from other periods. Among veterans who had service-connected disability, post-9/11 veterans had a 39% chance of having a disability rating of 70% or more, significantly higher than for veterans from other periods. Here's why this is important. Our demographic is dropping quickly. We're dying off. Veterans are dying off. And politicians aren't going to care about us because we're not a big part of their constituency. So we have to become more active, because as we die off and as we get older, because there are so few of us, they're going to care less and less and less. Let's be realistic. Politicians are made about money. It's about who backs them and who doesn't and keeping their power. We need to be boisterous in what we say and how we do things. We need to continue to be the squeaky wheel. The biggest thing is every one of us need to use our voice, and we need to hold them accountable for what they're doing or not doing and give them credit for what they are doing, so they'll be more likely to continue doing it. So that's just a few statistics. I hope I didn't bore you to death with it, but I just think it's important that we know where we stand. So until next video, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you later. Bye. Disclaimer: I'm a licensed mental health therapist in California. If you're searching for mental health help, please reach out to someone in your state. If you are within California, you can reach me at the email below. And if you're interested in coaching anywhere in the United States, you can reach out below also. These videos are for educational purposes only, and if you're thinking about suicide, please reach out and call 911.